Okay, collective. Let's try this again. Let's try this with some cards. Realizing we're 48 hours out from the 1111 portal. And just everything that's been going on. So I've been like, I don't know. It's such an exciting, like, jeez. There's so much that's like being revealed. It's like for some of you, like, you know, things are about to go down too. A lot of people are about to. It's karma season. It's time for everyone to. Wow, this card says wild. Things are about to like get wild. So many people are just going to be experiencing, and when people awaken to and start to see things, it's a whole nother level when you can learn to disconnect, right? Like, I feel to say this. Okay, something's been coming off a lot about the foods lately and all the trash food. Okay, all the things that are in boxes with chemicals on them. Say you're like, somebody's like living off of those. I had no idea that it's not even food. It's just all fake, right? And then they finally start eating some real fruits and vegetables. And then it's like, oh my gosh, it's like finally getting real food and not all that artificial junk and trash. Starting walking around barefoot outside, so you never do that. What? Kind of connects you with earth, right? Okay. Are you that disconnected? Are you that sucked into AI and the electronic world that you don't go out in nature? That you don't walk around? Okay. If I'm triggering you, then you need to go do some healing. Okay, that's you. That's a you thing, not me. A hole in the soul. What is this one? I need to look these up, these healing cards. I picked these up off somebody, so I don't have the book for it. But you can look them up. There's digital books too. Whenever I call out cards, like if you want to find out more, like you can just look them up. Or, you know, it's like look up anything. Healing cards. And number 33, sexual arts. I can tell you intuitively what I'm getting off this reading. Somebody that's really wanting to express themselves and maybe isn't getting to do so. You know? I mean, I'm definitely feeling that energy a lot, right? I'm in a, right, transitional living with children, right? You don't really have space. You won't have your own space. You want, you know, not having your own bedroom can do this, right? Patience 23. See, someone's had a lot of patience here. But you were being shaped into something. I'm getting, look at this, pride is coming out too. For some of you, like a big ego death was needed here. Dreams is coming out. Wow. Hold your vision right now. This is a manifesting time. We're in this new moon energy. It's new moon in Scorpio. Right? We in Scorpio season. All that darkness, all the illusions that were blocking you from seeing like your potential, what it is you truly wanted to desire and experience, those doors can now be unlocked. I mean, you can hold on to the false matrix that is glitching out with all the deception, all the lies, right? If you're not following my Facebook and you want to see, I'm constantly exposing things and sharing things and showing things, right? I'm in a lot of groups, right? So, it's fun now. Anyway. Time is of the essence. Jealousy leads to downfall. For a lot of you, people that hidden enemies you've been hearing a lot about, anything that's like on this timeline, like jealous and envious, and you know, those are people that have not done the shadow work, right? They're holding on to superficial, outlandish, I feel to say, things, right? Like if you're still really thinking like money and material, like that defines you, like that. I don't know. So you are destined to succeed. The talisman is coming out. Look, imagination clouds your judgment. Remember how I was saying, was in the beginning of this reading or the last one, where I was saying some of you, like, you have to let go of the outcome. You have to know, like, you're a co-creator, because of, like, you can't possibly see everything. You could have an end game and decide what it is you truly want, but it's like, because there's other players, who are you to be in charge of, you know, you're not in charge of all the other people you surround yourself with, are you? Like, I tell my kids that all the time. I'm like, I get you feel this certain way, you want to experience this, but, you know, so does your brother or your sister or whatever. And what I want, you know, who's to grant what I want, and yours and your sister and your brother. Like, you know, that's why there's a higher power and there's a higher source of things, right? It's just like I tell them all the time, like when somebody comes back or wants forgiveness, you know, and I tell them, well, that's because they're wanting to have forgiveness, and, you know, that was ordered by God, divine source, high, you know, the Most High, that we're all going to experience that now. And it's like, when every one of my kids can experience something, I'm like, here we go. Now, as a family, we're going to experience that. That's why you see why your family will hold you back, right? Do you see that's why it's so, like, the chosen, you know, you have to walk away from family. If you can't do that, you fully can't step into your path, and that's a big thing. That's how you can tell right now whether somebody's chosen or not, because their family had to build them. That's a big tell right there. The chosen are the black sheep, are the ones that could walk away, because they're the ones that truly put their faith and trust into the Most High. They're going to be the new leaders. They were selected. So if you just come in alignment with this channel, right, as I prepare for that, right? And, you know, this is you being told that. Whether you accept it, and, you know, many are called, right? If you answer, it's part of answering it, right? Like, once you know these higher things, you know, like, once you get this enlightenment, once you, okay, I'm gonna stop. I don't know why I feel they keep shuffling these cards. Strength and wisdom. It takes a lot of strength and courage too. So for a lot of you, the reveal could be your family holding you back, or what you need to do, right? Or it's just getting, or these are confirmations for you that that's why. A long journey brings rewards. Your secrets are safe. Wow. So locked doors can now be open. For a lot of you, you were held back too from situations for the right timing and the right moment. You know, you were figuring, like, because you can always see, you know, steps ahead, right? Just let, okay, I don't want to get into all my personal stuff. They're showing me stuff too. That's what I mean. These portals are like, they're constantly showing me things. Like, I get so many downloads within my own life where when we tap into these fields, these energies, right, around these portal times, right? But I love to get the stuff recorded and get out there, because it's like, I want you guys to be able to take advantage of these times too. You know, that's what I mean. Like, time's up. That's why it's like time is of the essence, and like we're out of time, because it's like, this is where the paths are getting created. This is like judgment. I started my reading with the judgment card up yesterday. I've literally been walking around calling judgment on people, but I'm not going to get started on that. And there's been some other times in my life, and that was more, I was calling them judgment personally. Like, I'm calling judgment on you right now. Like, your actions beyond this. Like, anyway, I'm not going to get on to that. What I'm saying though is that I feel it collectively, like, it's been no question, right, that we've been in the final times, but literally it's like, this is where you decide what you want. So those ones that want to hold on to that's why this election too, this was like a big, like, I feel to say too, like, I'm not political and all that, like, I don't, because I've never believed in being, you know, controlled, right? We've been, anyways, I'm a shaman and a healer, right? So, okay. Can't follow it. Anyway, it's just, but but it was like, because of the way that this whole process, right? Okay, I don't even know how to explain this. What do you want me to say? Like, the star seeds have definitely been in high positions, right? The elites, right? And it's like, but there's different roles that different people play, and there's different games, right? And I don't know how to go out with this, because I don't want to expose too much, but I think a lot of you know where I'm going with this. Like a true alchemist, right? Like alchemizes, right? So it's not just this transmute. I'm getting like Power Ranger energy. I don't know. It's not just all this like shield. I'm going to take your energy. I don't know. I never really watched the show. Probably making fun of it. But I just always seen it as like fake energy, 1101. It like bent, like it was just like, yeah, it'll work, but I don't even know how to explain this. It's like, to me, it's more beautiful instead of just like the sending back to sender spells. I was just always like, no, we need to heal it. We need to make, it needs to be so much more than, you know what I mean? Because it's like you're looking at the effects of what you're doing, like, and the ripple effect and as a whole, right? So to look at it from a different perspective, like, way to expand from it, like, in a better way. So I don't know what's coming through here. I'm gonna stop. Let's just get into some tarot cards. Okay, so something with magic. I think I lost where I was going though. It's just like there's beauty in the darkness and how it's used, right? And it can teach and it can inspire and it can do things in more than one way, right? It's just like being a hey, okay, like I play in that dark energy. I'm a provoker, right? I see where you're going with this, right? So when you can do that and you can play the game, like you're allowed to do that. Some of you, maybe you're realizing that you have this protection, that you're able to play more in the darkness. You're able to do certain things, like, and bring down, but it's like, but do it it's just like infiltrating. Being a secret double agent, you almost have to fool who you are. You know, run the test on them first, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you don't truly reveal everything, do you? Who can you trust? Most High. As long as, you know, you Most High, you know the game. That's all that matters, right? For some of you, you're reaching that level. Okay? And it's like when you're playing that game too, because you're playing it, right? And you're finding out how to get that help that you need to see through things. That's where you're, you know, realizing you're co-creating, right? That, okay. You have more pull, more weight. I don't know. All right, I'm going to stop. And I know talking about political and politics and things like that. Some could be manipulating it too. And causes so much hype. But you also have to look too. Everything is like synchronized, right? So while everybody's looking at the election, the political, what else is going on around that time? What time does it follow? How powerful is it? They know the games? Okay. Let's get into the tarot. Show me cards for this energy. Ooh, damn. That's perfect. This is a beautiful source. 5 of Cups is coming out. But this is like my best 5 of Cups that I have. Because if you look at it, it's all how you look at it. It's like, see this duality. Like, that's literally what's happened. That's what I mean. If you can't see that, this shift, under this reset. 1, 1, 1, 1. We're about to enter the 1111 gateway. There's been major events that have been happening. This is basically like the shift, like the destruction that everybody's waiting to happen, like that's already happened. Do you not see that? I said we are in full control now. There will not. Nuclear warfare is not an option. It's no longer an option. No, it's heavily being monitored. It's not going to happen. The ones that want to keep playing this game and want to bring all of that in, well, they're going to be separated. But it's going to be handled with natural nature, like more and more heavy cleanses are going to happen. Okay, we're going to leave it there. So anyways, it's like whatever you're experiencing to desire, like that's why the keys where you were blocked before, the people that were blocking, you know, the creation of your heart's desires and all of that, like, no. That's why just go and create right now. Have fun. Be in this beautiful energy. For a lot of you, it might be hard because you've been here kind of in this. For some, like, you may need to put down the sword or the wand or the mask or whatever. Like, you get to just relax. You maybe for some of you have to get in this energy of like, that's what we've been doing. We've been working so much on bringing back that divine feminine energy, right? Because this has been a long time. There's been many falls of civilizations that's led to this. Of like, that's what I mean. This is not just, you need to think way beyond. We're beyond the Bible now, y'all. Okay, this is so look at it that way, okay? But it's all, you're going to understand it all. Right? It's just like, we're not the only species. We're not the only alien. There's the Most High of all, of every, you know what I mean? And that's what I mean. That's why I said the ships are already here. Everybody's always already watching that. Like, we are the event. We are the global event. Seeing planet Earth transcend, like, it's happening within the universe, like, it's a much bigger thing, right? All eyes, like, that's why everything like Truman Show's been coming out so much. Like, we're the TV station. We are, like, the universe is like tuned into Earth at this time. Okay. That's why so much is going on. Like, this transformation, like, it's happening. So it's such beautiful. So you either understand this or you don't, depending on the level of consciousness that you are at. That's why you fully chosen, like, you get to be in this energy, like, we just get to stop, like, it's like that. I don't know, it's so exciting. And that's kind of just like where you could be feeling so anxious, because it's like now you know you're in this energy of like, all right, well, now I need to clean myself up, now I need to cleanse, right? If you've got vices, if you've got addictions or any of those things, right? And that's a lot of times too why I chose ones, because of what we have to experience and everything that we have to go through, and intense, extreme psychological physical abuse, or even being in those physical situations and being in those dark, dense energies and pulling yourself out of depression, and then still constantly transmuting the collective and humanity, and then you're constantly, you know what I mean? And then if you're not having, because it's like so many people like coming for me for like time and energy and space, and like when I'm just trying to just go restore and replenish my energy, right? And it's like constantly like it can be a lot, right? That's why like you got to be able to heal and things like that. And that's why for a lot of you too, like you were being cleaned up too, right? Or you are, depending on however long it takes you, right? But you still, like, this, it's happening. It was meant for you. You're just not gonna just not get it. You know what I mean? You don't get to come here and do all of this work and then just not get the watch, not accept the watch. I don't know why they bring that through, right? It's just like for some of you, for some of the chosen ones, like you just don't know how to slow down, right? Be taken care of when you're always the one that taking care, but like that's gonna happen, right? You're getting into this new level, this new phase. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles coming out with Ace of Cups. Wow. And like for some of you, this is completely like just finally realizing. I'm gonna for some of you, like you're on the final step of like finally realizing what like a narcissistic, parasitic like relationship is, like when someone's like attached to you or attached onto you for certain things, for domination and control, not for love. Like the, again, this energy, like these dark demons and stuff have been clinging on for dear life, like exposing fear and control. And that's why like they're freaking out, because they're not sustaining. This light is too bright. It's too much for them, right? It's just, it's too powerful. It's too bright. It's too much. Anyway, I'm going to leave this reading here. Love and light to all of you. Bye.